Hey, it's DNA for sure, and I'm just answering a question from a viewer just chilling. XO. It says, since you feel like you haven't had much love in the past, does that make you afraid of getting hurt in relationships? And I just want to repeat what I said. Well, just chilling didn't say that I didn't have love. I did have all the love in the world, and I had two parents and whatever, big family, but I just didn't perceive myself as being loved. I was bullied by a lot of family members and a lot of people and neglected. So that was the situation. Neglect, emotional neglect. But the answer to that is, I mean, I feel probably I don't think I have more anxiety than the average person as far as feeling unsafe or insecure in relationships as far as it ending in a bad way or anxiety of getting hurt. It's not I don't have surprisingly, I mean it's I could either have one or the other. I could have extreme trust issues, or I could be way too trusting. And me, I'm way too trusting. And I'm just a nice, generous guy because my whole philosophy is I want to restore people's faith in mankind, or at least maintain it, or show them that there are generous people still left in this world. That has nothing to do with the question. Am I afraid of getting hurt in relationships? No. I mean, I would like to think, well, I never had a real relationship, like as far as a girlfriend. I haven't. Any relationships, I've had like two play girlfriends, we'll say, but they weren't really my girlfriend like that. The first one, I mean, we talked for, and these are extreme situations. Like we knew each other for like 2 or 3 years. Then I moved from Georgia to Chicago to be with her, and she broke up with me. I believe I moved here in March, about a week before my birthday, and she broke up with me March, April, probably in May, because she said she didn't think I was gonna move up here, and like we never saw each other. She cheated on me every day. Um, like I would drive 2 hours. I stayed in the north suburbs. She stayed in the south suburbs. I would drive 2 hours to see her, and she would give me like 5 minutes of her time, um, or not be able to see me at all, or fucking this shit almost made me burn down her house. She wouldn't even come outside. Like she'll come to the screen and talk to me through the fucking screen or through the window. I almost killed this chick. I don't know how. If she knows, I still talk to her to this day. Like we're cool. Cause that was like 4 years ago. She almost got her family killed. She almost got her house burnt down for that. Cause as you can imagine, that was very bad, hard for me to deal with. Like she was having sex on the phone while we were together with another dude. That's very. I don't know. Am I afraid of getting hurt? I expect it. and that's not a good thing. See, to be totally honest, I make these videos because I do have a certain amount of wisdom and knowledge about society and the world and how people interact. But yeah, I got some stuff, some stuff. But as far as I don't know if you're asking me this just chilling XO because maybe you have a little bit of anxiety as far as getting hurt in relationships. Um, it's gonna happen. Well, not it doesn't have to happen, but to make sure that it doesn't happen, I don't want to say don't let people in too fast. Scientifically, I think mentally healthy men can fall in love with a woman within 18 seconds, I think. 18 seconds only takes a man to fall in love. Scientifically, it can't. A mentally healthy woman, a mentally, emotionally healthy woman with no personality disorders, it literally takes them about 3 days to be fully, 2 to 3 days to be fully in love with you. Some hours, like some days. So it's not about you putting a wall up or a block to not get hurt in relationships. You just have to make sure that you know you learned to deal with the trauma. It doesn't matter what happens. It matters how you respond to it. To I mean, every time both of these females, I felt like I could marry them and have children with them. And there's times that I talk to both of them. There's times when we talk when we actually discuss that. And when that dream died, that's when I truly got hurt. That's when I truly emotionally detached myself. The second one was the same, like the same exact symptoms, like some catfishy situation. It wasn't a catfish situation, but it was close enough. But it was still me falling in love and getting hurt. And yeah, but again, as far as me feeling afraid of getting hurt, I really don't invest into a lot of people emotionally to the point where I let that happen. So I guess that's a yeah. Because how I respond to human interaction. Like my homeboy Thirsty, when we first started hanging out, like he had a studio and I was getting a little bit of money and getting tatted and shit like that. And he was I guess it's because of his job, he didn't really trust a lot of people. But I was over there a lot, over his house a lot. And he was like, you're really somebody that I actually consider a friend. And I really enjoy your company. And I was just like, my response was, that's cool. Because I can't really trust a lot of niggas out here. And I didn't believe him for a long time until I started seeing sacrifice and evidence of him emotionally investing in me. And then I opened up a little bit and I was like, you know what, this guy was genuine about what he said. And I told him that. Like the next couple times we hung out, I was like, I really didn't believe you. Because what I said was real. I didn't say that I, I don't believe you, I don't trust you. I mean, that's what it was. Um, that's something I have to work on because trust is you giving somebody love. You showing them that you have their love and respect, and some kind of respect and admiration. So you're asking me because I perceived that I didn't have love? Am I afraid to give people love? Trust is a form of love. Mm, yes and no. Yes and no. Because that whole lack of perceiving love, it gives you low self esteem and it makes you needy. So, and those are two things that I definitely classify myself as a low self esteem needy person. If I can't, that's not what you asked me, trust. See, that was my subconscious mind just making up words. But, well, yeah, that's what you're asking me, basically. But, if you can't trust yourself, if you have low self esteem, low confidence, you are just gonna fuck with anybody. And because you don't have that you don't have that sense, that spider sense, that trust dar. It's not a good word. You can't sense, you don't have a good idea of who you can trust. So you just trust everybody in a certain way because you don't know what real trust looks like. You don't know how to trust yourself. So how are you gonna fucking know who to trust? You don't know how to love yourself. You're not gonna be able to really love anybody else. That's what is said, and that is what's true. I even growing or even getting older, when people would do shit for me and they would show me their love, my first instinct was to just snake people, and that's not good. And I know because of Mrs. Catfish, she did show me love. Um, I am afraid of getting hurt, but pain is it's usually worth it. Just dreaming, just chasing your dream, pursuing a relationship with somebody, whether it's sexual or friendly or romantic. Yeah, but I never let it stop me though. I never have, and hopefully I never will. So I hope that answered your question. So DNA for sure. Thank you, Just Chillin' XO, cause I like this video on this topic. Um, DNA for sure. Sorry, TV and beer. DNA for sure. Getting hurt in relationships. Peace.